Seasons of Wellbeing. I'm going to do just a brief overview of what that means, what that is, and how you can use that as a tool in your life. So the Seasons of Wellbeing are introducing the concept that there are rhythms in our life. There's a timing to life, just as we have winter, spring, summer, and fall. We have seasons of our life. We have a timing when certain things are appropriate, or a timing when certain things are congruent for us. And the first season of well-being is called Discover. And the season of Discover is a time to literally do what it says, discover, to uncover. It may be a time when things don't necessarily feel like they're going right. It feels like things are maybe hard, or, there's just something that's happening. We keep banging up against the same kind of problems or issues, or our circumstance seems to be what's dictating our life and our energy, and our life force and our emotions are just being kind of worn out by this. And that's a time to really say stop and pay attention. And really take inventory, and a time to say, wow, right now it feels like nothing works. And to really check in and see, what is there for me to uncover here? What is there for me to uncover in this season? And to really, the point of it, the point of the seasons and the way to use it as a tool is to really maximize the season you're in. And to recognize the season you're in, and then to maximize and really get the juice, the wisdom. Be with where you are. If you're in Discover, great. Be there. Make it productive. See what's really going on for yourself. Take inventory. Moving into Transform, which is the next season. Once we've taken inventory, once we've uncovered maybe ways that we've been running on autopilot, or we've been doing things in a way that just really isn't working for us anymore, and we've uncovered that truth for ourselves. Now we move into the season of Transform. And season of Transform is just as it says, transform. So changing form. A time to actually make change. A time to step up in our life in a new way, to reclaim our power, to go through and past any barriers that we have, make those breakthroughs, be ready for something new, and finally come to the resolution that we've been looking for. It's a time to up our standards to, whatever those problems that we saw before, now those problems start to look like opportunities, and you end up saying, come on, bring it on, give me more, because you know that energy of going through that growth is what's strengthening who you are, and you use your mind to focus. And you create new standards, and you optimize what's possible for yourself. And transform is when change really happens. Transform and change go together. So living congruently, when you know it's time to be in the season of Transform, be there, make the changes. And you may have to go through some Discover in order to know what there is to transform. The key about Transform is that you're not just changing outer circumstances. That's not what it's about. You're not ruled by the outer circumstances. The outer circumstances are seen of a reflection of your own choosing. So in Transform, what you're changing is who you are relative to those circumstances. Then we move into the season of Awaken, the third season. And the season of Awaken is when we're expanding open. It's relative to the level of care, level 3. It's a time where we're not uncovering something, we're not breaking through something. Now we're just being with, and we want the depth of being with what is. And it's the joy and the love and the celebration and the service. And it may be a time in life where, it's time to just really be in gratitude. It's a time to really just, wow, recognize the awe and the magnificence of your life. It may be a time to just contribute and give back. You start living from your heart and your soul. You're not trying to break through anything. You're not trying to uncover anything. You're grateful for what is. And the essence of that season is really love and gratitude and beauty and celebration, and just really seeking to contribute. So awaken is that expanded place. And beyond the season of awaken is the season of integrate. And the season of integrate is once we've had that expanded reality and we've experienced and tasted that extraordinary sense of living, of being, now we want to bring that into the areas of our life or into the areas of the world that maybe are not experiencing that. Maybe some areas of our life are very much in the season of awaken, and other areas feel very contracted and like there needs to be some discover. Things aren't going so well there. So integrate would be then marrying two seasons together. You may have, 30% awaken and 70% discover. And so in that essence, there'd be a gratitude for what you're uncovering. A gratitude for getting connected to the ways that you've been living on autopilot, for the ways that you've been habitually protecting yourself and disconnecting from what's true for you. There'd be a gratitude for that new depth. Or if you did integrate with the marrying of awaken with transform, it would be a gratitude of having that breakthrough to go towards even more love. A gratitude of really stepping up and owning your power in a new way to really bring forward your gifts to humanity more. So there'd be an essence of those seasons coming together in the season of integrate. So we have discover, transform, awaken, and integrate. And they're somewhat like a wheel, like a spiral. And you can go from one to the other, from one to the other, from one to the other, and have essences of each in different areas of your life. So it's a wonderful way to kind of look through, like a little kaleidoscope, and see, how am I doing in life? What season am I living in? And what season is my life asking me to live in? And then go there and live fully and just really reap the rewards of that season, and you'll naturally flow into the next season, living congruently with the gifts that you received. So thank you. That is an overview of the Seasons of Wellbeing. Look forward to you in the next video.